This is Kiki's Talk. She's on the rise. She's got the tea from day till night. Discussing music, news, and so much more. You gotta listen to what she's got in store. It's Kiki's Talk.
Hello, beautiful people. How you guys are doing? I hope you guys are having a fabulous 4th of July because that's what today is, 4th of July. Hope you guys got to spend time with your loved ones, got to spend time just with people that you love and adore. And I hope you guys are relaxing and get that time to yourself because that's so important. I just hope you're having a fabulous day. Oh man, I feel like it's been a very long time since I did my podcast. I'm super happy, super excited. Oh yeah, by the way, my name is Kiki. If you do not know, I am your host, and I am glad to do my podcast on 4th of July. I mean, I'm actually happy, to be honest with you. This is more of a spontaneous of me getting on today. I was planning on, literally, I wanted to get on a couple of days ago and do my podcast, but things came up. Then I said, you know what, let's do it a little bit later, but I didn't really, it was just, I was like, okay, why not? Why not do it today? So that way I get to say happy 4th to you guys, and hopefully, I hope you guys enjoy this particular episode. So let's get into today's topic. I figure why not? This is more of a almost of a current event type of topic that I'm just to get into, discussion I'm gonna get into. And the reason why I chose this particular topic because this particular topic kind of rubbed me the wrong way, or just a tad bit. This is not technically the first time. I've seen it happen so many times to other people, and I don't know, I just feel like it's getting ridiculous. Okay, but let's go ahead and talk about today's topic so it could make a little bit more sense to you guys as to what in the heck, I'm talking about. So today's topic is, do celebrities and public figures have a voice? Now, I wasn't for sure if I was going to make that today's topic, but I decided to go with it. And then after I went with it, I felt like, oh, this is a little bit broad, a little bit. But I'm going to get into it, and I'm going to explain a lot of things. So you guys have not heard, Bill Cosby was released on Wednesday. Let's get the actual date down when he was actually released. Today is July the 4th. He was released on... let's see. He was released June the 30th. I think that's accurate to say. Yeah. He was released on June the 30th. That was on a Wednesday. That's when he was released and from prison. And so today's topic is relating to his friend and co-host Phylicia Rashad. Okay. So the particular so let's get into it. So basically, Phylicia Rashad on her Twitter, and you guys probably already heard this on the news. It's been circling around a lot. It's been talked about on social media. If you have a social media, it's even been discussed on the news. Okay, so Phylicia said in her tweet, and I quote because this is what she said: "Finally, a terrible wrong is being righted. A miscarriage of justice is corrected." Rashad tweeted along with a photo of Cosby. So basically, like I said, if we get into it, Cosby was released from a Pennsylvania prison after the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania vacated his 2018 conviction on sexual assault charges and sentence. Okay, so why this is rubbing me the wrong way is because of what Phylicia Rashad's, what she tweeted on her Twitter page. Keep in mind, her Twitter page, not no one else's Twitter page, but her own, okay? She said, finally, a terrible wrong is being righted. A miscarriage of justice is corrected. Now, I feel like so people can't voice their opinions anymore. No, and so a lot of people, because now she is and I want to make sure I have I want to make sure I get the right university. She's supposed to be a dean, or she is a dean, or she would just let me see here. I want to make sure I get my info straight, y'all. Let's see if I can find my info. But yeah, so she let's see. Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get my info straight because I want to be accurate here. Because I did not know. All right, sorry, y'all. Okay, so she is a dean at Howard. Okay, Howard University. Okay, and so that's something I didn't know, but it's good to know. So she's a dean at Howard University. I think she hadn't became the dean as of yet, but she was hired to be the dean, I think, for this coming school year. I think in August, I believe. I could be wrong with that. I probably need to make sure I have my info straight first. But as far as I know, I don't think she's a dean as of yet, but she was hired to be a dean. And so a lot of students, and not just students, but even other people, is saying that she should step down, that she should not even be a dean at Howard University. A lot of students started petitioning, saying, hey, we do not want Phylicia Rashad at our university. We do not want her as a dean anymore. We don't want her even being a dean after her tweet. And a lot of people went on as saying their reasons behind it. Now, in my opinion, again, this isn't just my personal opinion, I don't think her tweet has anything to do with her beliefs on sexual assault at all, or sex offenders, or anything like that. Now, a lot of people took it like that, and they said, well, that means that she support sex offenders, and she support sex offenders and people that have been and people that have charges of sexual assault. Like her support is with them, and not for people that is victims. Like, she's not supportive of them, and she doesn't support them. Okay, that's how people took it. I personally did not take it that way, just because, again, this is her co-host and her best friend, or friend. I won't say best friend because I don't really know, but her friend. And so, and reason why I didn't take offense to it, because of the fact that I know that she knew Mr. Bill Cosby for a very long time, and this is her co-host. So people, again, back to my original statement, people don't have a voice anymore. I mean, I didn't take it as that she's for sex offenders. I didn't take it as she's all for people that has been charged and convicted with sexual assault. Okay, but a lot of people took it there. A lot of people started incinerating. A lot of people just started, talking, and they automatically judged her. And it's just been really, 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 really crazy, y'all. Like, seriously. And I had my questions for all those people are like, okay, so if your mom or your dad, and yes, I'm going to take it there. But before I take it there, some people gonna be like, well, that's not the same. But yes, it is the same. Or people might be like, well, I know my mom and dad, or my brother or sister or whoever is not going to do nothing like that. But you don't know, okay? You don't know what situation or what may happen along the way. Okay, so I am going to go there with it. So basically what I'm about to say is this. So if your brother, cousin, uncle, aunt, whomever, your co-worker, your best friend, if they was charged and convicted for sexual assault, and their conviction was overturned, and you post on social media, no matter which social media, but you posted, I'm so glad that so and so has been released. Finally, a wrong has been righted. And then a whole lot of people just start backlashing at you for saying what you said. When you feel a certain type of way, when you feel like your freedom of speech is being taken from you, just because you saying that you're happy that your mom, or you're happy that your dad, or you're happy that your brother, or you're happy that your sister, or you're happy that your whomever has their conviction has been overturned, you will feel a certain type of way. You'll feel like, okay, so I don't have a voice. And you know what? To be honest, if Phylicia Rashad was probably like just some, normal, regular person, this probably wouldn't even be an issue. But because of the fact that she is a public figure, she's an actress, and that she is dean of Howard University, it's a totally big deal. Okay, but I do feel like people took everything out of proportion. And yes, I that's just how I feel, because of the fact that that I feel like she didn't do nothing wrong. She didn't say anything wrong. She just said that she's glad that I'm going to make sure I quote her exact words correctly. Finally, a terrible wrong is being righted. A miscarriage of justice is corrected. So that's her words, is exactly as what I just read. So I don't think she said anything wrong. I really, really don't. I feel like she has a right to her own opinion, as well as any other celebrity, any other public figure. My fact, that scratch public figure, and let's just say any person on this planet, if that's just how that person feels, that's just how that person feels. I don't know how that's wrong for that person to feel that way. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. But anyway, I'm not done with this particular conversation at all. I'm just getting warmed up with it. Oh my goodness. Before I get into it any further though, please, pretty please, listen to my podcast. You can find my podcast, you can find all my episodes on Apple, as well as Google Podcasts, as well as Spotify. So please hit me up. I'm on most podcast platforms. So please take the time to listen to me, as well as you can follow me on IG, Kiki_talk. Please follow me over there. I really, really appreciate it. Also, I have a Facebook page. Kiki's Talk Facebook page, so you can go on your Facebook, go in the search bar, just search Kiki's Talk, and you will find my Facebook page. Please like my page. I truly, truly appreciate it. I have a ton of info over there. Just show me support. But if you want to email me, you can do that too. My email address is kiki_talk@yahoo.com. If you just want to, communicate with me over there, you can definitely do so. I'm just happy to have a platform where I can voice my opinion, but also, this podcast is not just for me, it's for you guys too. I want you to have a place to voice. So if any business owners, or just anyone in general, want to become a guest speaker, by all means, just email me. And again, that email is kiki_talk@yahoo.com. Email me, just put that request in, and I promise you that I will get that all set up for you, and we can make it happen. Okay, so so let's get back into this particular topic. So let's see here. So what happened is, after the backlash, I want to say maybe a couple of days later, Phylicia went ahead and deleted her tweet. Yes, you heard me right. She deleted it. She deleted her tweet. And I'm trying to find what her tweet is. Okay. So she deleted her tweet. And now if you go on her page, you will not see what I read to you. You won't see it at all. It's been deleted. Okay. And she did that just because she was totally aware of the backlash and of what people is saying of her, about her. And so she went ahead and she tweeted this instead. She said, "I fully support survivors of sexual assault coming forward. My post was in no way intended to be insensitive to their truth. Personally, I know from friends and family that such abuse has lifelong residual effects. My heartfelt wish is for healing." Okay, so she let people know, no, I am not for sexual assault. I'm not for sex offenders to sexually assault anyone. I'm not for that. That's just not what I'm for. So she's telling I'm about to say community, but she's telling the public that where she stands. Okay, but should she have to? That's the bigger question. Should she have to? I mean, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Please chime off. I definitely would like to hear your thoughts. I'm going to go ahead and put my particular topic into on my IG so people can kind of sound off there if they need to. Also, I'm going to try to remember to do the same on my actual Facebook page, Kiki's Talk. But I would like for everyone to kind of sound off of their thoughts, their feelings towards this, because this is like ridiculous. I mean, I feel like she shouldn't have to even do that. But the truth of the matter is she had to. Okay. A lot of people, just started, backlashing and started giving their views on it and trying to say she shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have said that. Why would she do that? So that means she's for sexual assault and all that bunch of stuff. Just judging, just straight judging. Okay. And people didn't stop to think for 1 second, what if this was my brother? What if this was my, whomever? I mean, would I still have that same attitude? What I would I would have done? Would you have voiced that same, would you have that same type of, attitude or would have said the same exact thing that she had said? I mean, I just don't know. I really, really don't. But again, I would like for your thoughts about this whole thing because it's like crazy, like super, super, super crazy. Okay. And again, it just goes back to me just saying that I feel like, public figures, celebrities do not have a voice, because not just her, but I've seen it. With other celebrities, with other public figures. Anything they say, it gets like, I don't know, it goes crazy when people start judging and start saying they shouldn't have said this, they shouldn't say that. And also I'm gonna go into saying, depending on what was said, a lot of things that was said, I feel like it does get people just, I don't know, they take it entirely different. Okay, I don't know. Just sound off with your thoughts about this, okay? Another thing that I am going to address or talk about, and then I'm going to end today's episode is, let's see if I can find it. All right, so Bill Cosby, he also had gave his opinion about everything relating to Phylicia Rashad, his co-host, his friend. It says, Bill Cosby slams Howard University defends Phylicia Rashad public admonishment report. So the Cosby Show star also tweeted that due process is not technically in the wake of his release. So, but he just basically, feels like, people should not, should not, what's the word I want to say? They should not try to be so hard on Phylicia, I guess. So Bill Cosby launched into a tirade aimed at Howard University after the institution admonished a comment made by his TV wife, Phylicia Rashad, in the wake of Cosby overturned sexual assault conviction and subsequently released from prison last week. The historically black university in Washington, D.C. said Rashad's controversial Twitter comment, which read, "Finally, a terrible wrong is being righted, a miscarriage of justice is corrected," was a stance that lacked sensitivity towards survivors of sexual assault and maintained that her views on the matter are not aligned with the university's. The tweet has been, like I said, deleted. Rashad has been appointed as Howard University Dean of College of Fine Arts. The Cosby Show actress position became effective on July the 1st. So July the 1st is when she actually, it's been signed in contract that that's when she becomes the dean of Howard University. Okay, so and all my info is coming from, this is all according to Fox News, y'all. So I'm just want to give y'all a heads up on that. But critics include several Howard University alumni, current students, many on social media, who called for her to be fired from the school or for her to step down. Now, in the wake of apology and backtracking from Rashad, who later said she fully supports survivors of sexual assault coming forward and that her social media post was in no way intended to be insensitive to the truth, Cosby is 83, is now coming to the defense of Rashad and told the university it must support one's freedom of speech, making reference to Rashad according to a statement obtained by Deadline. And I'm going to have to clap to that. I really, really, really do, because that is all I'm saying at the end of the day. What happened to people's freedom of speech? People can't talk no more. People can't say they are proud of something or they happy about something. People can't do that no more. It's just all about, well, no, you can say that, you can't do that. Regardless of who it may be, you just can't do that. I think that's wrong and it's ridiculous. And people need to stop to think, because that's what the problem is to this day. People just want to point fingers and they want to judge people and be very judgy, but they never want to take a step back and just reflect on themselves and just think, okay, what if this was me? What if this was me, and what if this was my co-host, or what if this is me and this was my mom, or this was my dad, or this was my brother, or this was my sister, or this is my whomever? What would I do? What would I say? Would I have that same passion? Would I would have said the same thing? Would I would have said, I'm glad that such and such, her or his conviction was overturned? Would I have done that? Or would I have just kept quiet and moved along and said nothing at all? So just ask yourself those type of questions, okay, before you start being judgy and start saying, no, I would not have said that, I wouldn't have done that. You don't really know what you would have said or what you would have done, because that's just it. It's not happening to you. It has to happen to you in order for you to know what you would do and what you would not do. Point blank, period. So again, thank you for taking the time to listen to this episode. If you have questions or concerns, again, I try to provide different ways of how y'all can reach out to me and stay plugged in to all my episodes, and just stay plugged into whatever I have going on. Okay. So again, thank you so much. You can follow me on IG, Kiki_talk. Email address is Kiki_talk@yahoo.com. Facebook page is Kiki's Talk. Okay, I'm going to put this particular topic on my IG as well as on my Facebook page, so you guys can comment down below and give your opinions, give your views on the matter, because I like to hear your voice. I like to hear what your thoughts about this. Am I overreacting? I don't think I am. I think everyone does have they're entitled to their own voice, but again, that's just my opinion about the whole situation. All right. So if you don't do anything else, I want you guys to please stay safe, and again, I hope you guys are having a fabulous day, and also stay blessed. Bye.